Hundreds of you and counting have grabbed my no-buy tracker, and I've gotten a bunch of comments saying you're ready to start a no-buy challenge. So consider this your official kickoff party to start. Doesn't matter if you're going for a 1-month streak or one that lasts an entire year. In this video, I'll share guidelines to help you along your journey. If you haven't snagged the no-buy tracker yet, there's still time. Pause this video and head to the link in the description to this video to get it right away. In theory, a no-buy challenge is easy to wrap your head around. Simply don't buy stuff, right? But if you're looking around your home and all the piles of clutter, we both know that in practice, buying nothing is a real challenge. Hi, I'm Sandy, professional organizer, teaching you all things organization. Here are the guidelines and helpful recommendations to keep in mind as you start your no-buy streak. First, do the pre-work. I already mentioned this, but grab the no-buy tracker. This will be important so that you keep track of what you don't buy. This is how you'll measure your progress. The accumulation of things you choose not to buy is meaningful and worth keeping track of. Number 2, invite a friend to join in on the fun. You don't have to do it alone, and it's better when you can be in community with others who are working towards the same goal. Here are the guidelines and recommendations. Commit to buy nothing. Think about why you want to buy less and underconsume. Knowing your why will help you stick with this goal. Start and keep up with the no-buy streak by keeping track with the no-buy tracker. Peter Drucker said, "What gets measured gets done." For every day that you successfully buy nothing, mark your tracker. Simply mark an X or a check mark. You can make it fun with any other symbol and even use stickers if that will give you some joy. It's important to track your progress, and as you gather information on your no-buy journey, you'll start to make better decisions and improve results. Plus, as your streak grows, you'll want to keep going so that you don't break your streak. It's a little dopamine hack that works for just about anything, whether it's giving up sugar, working out and being consistent with a healthy routine, or even brushing your teeth. Plan ahead. Planning is going to be your best tool to succeed at the no-buy challenge, especially if you're prone to impulse purchases. I cannot emphasize this next point enough. The idea here isn't to literally buy nothing. It's to buy mindfully and intentionally according to your personal values. So if living a decluttered and clutter-free life aligns with your values, buying less stuff to clutter up your home makes sense. And it starts with planning ahead. This means planning for what you will buy on your weekly grocery trip. Let's say you're at the store and Nabisco just came out with a limited edition holiday treat. If it's not on the list, you're not buying it. This is the level of intentionality you need to have in order to be successful at this no-buy challenge. This also applies to replacing items that need replacing. I got a comment from Heather about what to do when you know you'll need to replace something soon. The example given in this comment was a bathing suit. If you know in advance that a swimsuit needs replacing, by all means, go ahead and make the purchase. One in and one out isn't going to impact your clutter problem. It's when you're buying in excess beyond what you'll ever use, that's when you're headed down in the wrong direction. This leads perfectly into the next guideline, which is intentional and mindful purchases based on needs. When you're faced with a buying decision, I want you to ask yourself these questions. It's a practical way to get clear on what to consume. Ask, is this a want or a need? Is there an alternative already in my home? Will this item bring value to my life? Does this purchase align with my personal values? Will my life be improved, time saving, stress, or ease by purchasing this item, and how? Will the environment be negatively impacted by this purchase? How will my home be affected by this purchase? How does this purchase impact me financially? And an extension of this last question is, am I willing to work X number of hours to buy this item? Instead of assigning a dollar value on things we purchase, assign an hourly rate. For example, if your hourly rate is $25 and you want to buy a luxury handbag that costs $1,000, Excluding the effect of taxes, just so we're doing easy math, you'll need to work at least 40 hours to buy the bag. You gotta ask yourself, is that worth it? Only you can decide. This seems like a long list of questions, but as you apply them, you'll quickly breeze through the list. Create friction, aka make it difficult to buy the stuff. Part of what makes it so difficult to curb your spending and adopt no buy is that it becomes too easy to buy stuff and add to cart. Convenience has become a double-edged sword, and we, the consumer, get hurt in the process. Instead of making it easy to buy, make it difficult by creating friction. You can do this by applying a rule of paying with cash instead of with a card. I personally hate touching money, bills, or coins. It doesn't matter. So when I applied this rule in my own life, it caused a lot of friction for me, and it absolutely changed my spending behavior because I didn't want to touch bills. This next suggestion you probably won't like. It's to take your credit card number off your Amazon account. It's too easy to buy now on Amazon. It shouldn't be a surprise, but Amazon is designed to get you to buy. It's too easy, and it contributes to the clutter in your home. And the last suggestion is to stop shopping online. Try adding some friction by physically leaving your home if you need to buy anything. This means no more mindless scrolling on social media and paying with Apple Pay or any other frictionless payment option. Maybe if you had to get in your car to buy something, it's too much friction to follow through. And that's exactly what you want. Make it difficult to buy stuff. Next up is to remove the buying motivation. I just mentioned social media and how easy it is to buy when you're scrolling, but social media does more than that. It's a source of buying motivation because influencers are sharing their favorite products for you to buy. In order to remove the motivation to buy, try these recommendations. Stay off social media or mute influencers who are always motivating you to buy things. Remove all social media apps off your phone or device. Finally, unsubscribe to all the email marketing or retail stores like Target, Nordstrom, and Old Navy. No, you don't need that Circle Target bonus. If you're not inundated with these marketing messages, maybe you won't be motivated to buy. And that's the key. Strip out any motivation to buy. Finally, be open to changing your mindset. I'm not saying you need to go without stuff. Of course not. I'm asking you to think about how you can fill the need in other ways without spending the money. If you want a successful no-buy, it's time to get creative to spend less. You can do this by joining local buy nothing groups on Facebook. The concept of the group is to freely give to your surrounding neighbors because, collectively, we all have what is needed to sustain a community. It's a place where friends and neighbors give and receive without the exchange of money. For example, if you're decluttering your home and have plates and bowls you want to part ways with, you can make a post on your local no-buy group to gift these items. Someone who is interested can comment their interest, and then you can coordinate a place your neighbor can pick up the items. On the flip side, if you're looking for something in particular, write a post stating you're in search of an item. I did this recently, asking my local group for used puzzles I could put together with my kids. And finally, I think this goes without saying, but just in case I'm wrong, no buy doesn't apply to emergency situations. In my world, anything health-related is a necessity, but streaming your favorite show on Netflix isn't. But you get to choose. This is a lot of information, and I want you to be successful. So since you made it to the end of my video, I'm sharing a no-buy challenge resource to help you on your journey. It's everything you'll need to be a success. Grab the link in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.